What's up, boys? I'm back again with another free pick video for this Sunday. We are right in the thick of week 2 and things are already starting to pick up and get more exciting. We're currently 0-2 with these 5-mans, but we've been hitting 4 out of 5 every time and we really only need to hit 2 of 20 to profit. And I'm confident we're going to do a lot better than that and hopefully pull up at least 5. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you guys through a 5-man entry for the Miami game and the Detroit Lions game that I love on Underdog Fantasy. So you're going to want to stick around and see how I'm setting up this matchup. Before I get started, I want to say thanks for all the support in my last 2 videos. I'm trying to crank out videos and stay consistent with the content that I'm posting. So if you found either of those helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn that notification button on so you don't miss out. Alright, let's jump right into this first pick that I'm loving for Sunday. I have the Underdog Fantasy website pulled up and I'm going to start this 5-man off by using this Underdog exclusive promo with Tua Tagovailoa. You should see this promo pop up under featured props. That's one thing I love about this app is that they're constantly rolling out different promos and free squares. For example, in Thursday's game, I added in Jalen Hurts over 0.5 total yards promo, which obviously hit in the first few minutes of the game. Anyways, I'm going to lock in this Tua promo over 271.5 total yards. With this promo, Underdog is giving away $10,000 to 10 random people who use this play. As I mentioned in my Start 'em Sit 'em video, Tua went out last week and performed. We all watched last week's game and we saw how he played. Tua continues to air it out play after play, getting major yardage. If week 1 sets the tone for how he will play all season, he's going to hit this prop easily. Alright, next I'm going to scroll down to the late night games and I'm going to be taking Tyreek Hill. His line is currently set at 84.5 receiving yards. In his last game against the Chargers, he got 215 receiving yards. We know Tyreek Hill is the man, and he's going to go out there and he's going to blow this out of the water. He's their clear-cut wide receiver 1 coming out of week 1 by a long shot, and he knows how to get open. He knows how to get downfield. He's an unbelievable player, and if I know anything, it's that you don't take the under on Tyreek Hill. For my next pick, I'm going with Jaylen Waddle under 4.5 receptions. This one may seem a little controversial at first, but hear me out. Waddle's a top flight receiver, and he's known for putting up a lot of yards after catch, for instance, getting 78 yards on 4 receptions last week. And I'm not saying that I necessarily think he's going to have a bad game, but I just think this is going to be another big game for Tyreek Hill, and I think he's the one who's going to get the most work. Even looking at last season's game log, Waddle went under this line 11 out of 18 times, so over 61% of the time last season, he went under. Plus, both games against New England last season, he went with 3 and 4 receptions. Although he will suit up this week, it doesn't work in his favor that he's been dealing with an oblique injury since the start of the season. He knows that, and so does the team, so they may be trying to find a workaround. For these reasons, I'm sticking with his under. For these next 2 props, I'm switching things up a bit. I know this isn't my usual same game type of play, but these next 2 props are absolute steals. First off, I'm going to start with Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions. I'm specifically looking at his line of 34.5 rushing yards. If you watched the season opener game last week, you saw that they were holding him back. Even the offensive coordinator and head coach Dan Campbell said they wanted to test him out and see how he did and then reevaluate. Well, every time he got the ball, he did big work. I'm thinking he'll go over 100 rushing yards this week easily, and I really see him being an absolute monster. In that game, he got 42 rushing yards even with the limited play behind David Montgomery, so I really feel like this line is super low. I think this will be a similar situation to last night's game with the Eagles versus Vikings and DeAndre Swift. In game 1, they started Kenneth Gainwell, and everyone, including myself, was a little confused as to why Swift wasn't the starter. But then week 2, Gainwell is hurt, Swift is up next, and what do you know? He went out there and showed out and put up 175 yards, and I'm really feeling like this is going to be a similar situation with Gibbs and Montgomery. For that reason, I'm taking his over. Now, before I get to my final pick, I want to remind you guys to click that subscribe button on this channel if you are enjoying the content and tailing these plays with me. Also, click that thumbs up button if you found this video useful in any way. Don't forget, if you're not on Underdog Fantasy already, it's not too late. Sign up using the link below and use promo code CALI to double your first deposit up to $100. Then you can tail this 5-man play with me this Sunday. Alright, so to wrap up this 5-man entry, I'm taking Sam Laporta. His line is currently set at 33.5 receiving yards, which, as I mentioned above, is an absolute steal. Same thing applies to Laporta as Jahmyr Gibbs. Laporta is a rookie tight end who did see a little bit of playing time last week. He showed out and caught 5 of 5 targets for a total of 39 yards. They also could have been holding him back a little bit on his rookie debut, but he still did great, showing that he has a major potential in this offense. We saw how they used TJ Hawkinson in years before, and I think Laporta is going to be their new guy. I'm taking Laporta over 33.5 receiving yards. All right, boys, so here's what the final play looks like. Again, code Cali at signup is going to double your first deposit up to $100, and then you're going to want to pause the video and lock in this exact play. If you're someone who typically uses Prize Picks, which is what I like to do a lot of the time too, here's why I'm locking this play on Underdog instead. For starters, if you go to Prize Picks and type in Tua, you're not going to find this special, and I would rather have this special than not. The chances are low, but why not? And second, if you go to Prize Picks and type in this exact same play, they automatically make 5-player entries a flex, making it to where if you hit 5 out of 5, you only get 2x. So I want to try to get that 20x, and that's why I'm doing these on Underdog, is because I now have 20 chances to hit this to make my money back, and if I hit it twice, I'm profitable big time. So anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel off the ground, guys. So if you're writing this play with me, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. I plan to start posting free pick videos every week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. I'm also on Instagram at California Locks, so follow me there for more free picks. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.